While Niagara Falls most certainly is the star attraction of its area, there is another building that holds historical significance just down the river from Niagara Falls. It is the Edward Deans Adams Power Station. The power station was the first power station in North America to use large applications of alternating current. So why is that important to us? It's important to us today because anytime you turn on your electrical switch at your home, your school, where you work, and electricity comes on, it's because of alternating current. So while preparing for this speech, I learned a lot of information about Nikola Tesla because doing research on the internet, but I've also done research on him previously because of a history class that I had, and I've been fortunate enough to go to Niagara Falls and actually see the remnants of the power station, as well as the statue that has been dedicated to Tesla. So the main points, what I'm going to go over today is to fully understand the impact of Tesla's invention. It's necessary to understand what alternating current is, why it was hotly contested. Then I'm going to go over what his contributions were to the power station, and I'm going to follow up with a little story of what Tesla did that saved one person that actually believed in him. Before I go any further, I'm a little bit low tech, so what I'm going to do, I got some pictures I want to use as some visual aids. This is of the actual power station. This is what it looked like when it was first built, and this is basically the remnants of what it looks like today. And because I am talking a lot about Tesla, I'm also going to show you a picture of Tesla. He's a pretty well-known historical figure. You can get images of him anywhere, but basically this is what he looked like. So I'm going to get into a little bit about why alternating current and direct current. What was the contest behind it? Why was it debated? Well, basically it comes down to this. The inventor of direct current, or the one who was responsible for direct current, was none other than this gentleman. You may recognize him. This is Thomas Edison, pretty historical person. So Thomas Edison had a lot of patents on direct current, and basically he earned a lot of royalties off of those patents. So he didn't want to lose money off the royalties, so what he did is he started a misinformation campaign against Tesla and his alternating current, which worked pretty well because not a lot of people wanted to take a shot on Tesla's on his alternating current. So now that we understand a little bit of that, let's go into what is the difference between alternating current and direct current. And basically the easiest way I can explain it is this. Alternating current travels long distances, and direct current can only go short distances. That's keeping it as simple as I possibly can. So I want to go into what the contribution was that Tesla did. How did they end up using his design to begin with? Well, there was a commission, the International Niagara Falls Commission, responsible for finding a company that could harness the power of electricity from Niagara Falls. The head of that commission happened to be one of the few proponents of Tesla's ideas. He got a hold of the Westinghouse Company. Westinghouse Company was the only major company at the time that actually used Tesla's coils. So that's how they ended up getting the bid. Westinghouse brought Tesla in. Tesla actually oversaw the installation of 4 generators at that power plant. What was interesting about this is at the time, it was kind of an unproven technology, so nobody really knew if it was going to work. So it was November 16th of 1896. That's when they actually threw the switch on the power station. Worked like a charm. Ended up delivering electricity to Buffalo, New York, which is over 25 miles away, something that could not have been accomplished with direct current because it only travels short distances. So they actually proved Tesla's ideas were correct. I'm going to stop right here real quick and just show another picture. This is a picture of one of the alternating coils that was actually used at the power station. Can you get it centered? There we go. So that's what the actual coils looked like. So what I want to follow up with, the final thing I'm going to go over is a little story about a sacrifice that Tesla made that we still benefit from. So basically Westinghouse was pretty much bankrupt. He had spent the rest of his money building the power station. He still owed Tesla royalties. He knew if he paid Tesla royalties, he was going to be done. His company was going to be finished. He went to Tesla and asked Tesla if they could renegotiate the contract. Tesla agreed to it. He agreed to it, tore up his contract. He did this because Westinghouse was the only person that was willing to believe in him and actually give him a chance. And he figured he would be successful and make money off of his inventions later on, since it had been proven successful. Fortunately, it never really worked out for him. He never really got any financial compensation, very little of it, from his ideas while he was alive. So to sum up my speech, I first went over why it was contested, why DC and AC were contested, basically with Thomas Edison and his misinformation campaign against Tesla. Then I went into what Tesla's contributions were, how its generators came to be used at the power plant, And then I finally followed up with the story about him tearing up his contract and basically foregoing his royalties that he was owed. So, in conclusion, what I want to do is I want to leave you with a thought. And basically, it was on the act that Tesla did. And here's the thing with what he did, it shows us that it's important to do the right thing for the right reasons, and it's also important to take care of the people who take care of us, which is exactly what he did. And I'm going to leave you with that thought.